that don't want what we know out there.
How a person can go from really almost nothing to becoming a millionaire by owning rental properties.
He would always buy these flip houses, and I just remember thinking, this guy is crazy. Why would he buy that house?
In the past decade, there's been a huge surge in the peer-to-peer short-term rental market.
Become an insider. So you have to know the rules before you get the game.
Every second counts. So make every second count.
Welcome to the Real Estate Jam. Whether you're just beginning or the best of the best, we're glad you're here. We will share successes, failures, and strategies for the action-taking real estate investor. And now to your hosts, JD and Melissa.
Hi guys, welcome to the Real Estate Jam podcast. I'm JD with my wonderful and patient co-host.
How funny. Hello.
Melissa.
So excited Haley's here.
We are excited to have Haley back. I think today's show is going to be pretty good, but if you get any value from it, make sure you go on and give us a rating on whatever podcast platform you're listening on. We're looking to get more viewers and try to push more real estate knowledge out there, real estate and business knowledge, because today will be a little bit less about real estate and a little bit more about some of the social media channels that we're seeing used, some of the new tools that are out there that we've experienced. And because we're not as hip to the new social media stuff, we bring our younger counterpart, Haley, in to help us have that discussion. Haley, how are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be back on. It's been a while. I've been gaining more knowledge and just want to share it with you guys.
Awesome. Well, we're super excited.
All right. Well, let's see, because the big thing at all the masterminds, the events that we've been going to over the last couple of months has been AI. And so let's talk about, some of the AI platforms that both you and Melissa are using on a pretty regular basis and see what kind of knowledge we can share with the crowd.
Yeah. So I think everyone knows ChatGPT. That's going to be the main one that I've been utilizing. I've been using it for different number of things, mostly for trying to get topics on a lot of like the videos and content I want to push. So I'll ask, a question and say, hey, what's some, frequently asked questions that first-time home buyers have? And then it just, gives me all those questions, and I'll take each of those questions and I'll go back in there and basically have it explain it to me with the answer, copy, paste, and there's a social media post right there.
But do you say hey to it? Do you say hey?
No.
I just wanted to ask.
No, I just
honestly, hey girl. Do you say hey girl?
I mistype things and misspell things all the time, and it's still, it knows what I'm talking about. So, but it does, it learns your voice and how you text, and it's just insane how much it does sound like you. And it's just a game changer. I use it for almost everything. Like when I get an email, I'm like, okay, how can I now respond using ChatGPT, or how can I, make it better? So
that's awesome.
Huge time saver. Like I said, it's not just, I don't just use it for social media. I use it for everything in my business. And so the topics and things like that, getting ideas from it, what other people have, asked and just figuring out the answers. And then you can even ask it to write you a script. You can put that script into a teleprompter. There's just so many different things. You can word it differently to where, it knows that you're a real estate agent. How would a successful real estate agent answer this question, or things like that? So you just kind of, play with it, learn it. And I'm sure there's other ways to utilize it, but that's how I've been using it.
It really helps me with my listing descriptions. It's great, because then you don't have to think about that anymore. And they still have services that agents pay for them to do that. So it's crazy how you can get so much now for free that you had to pay for before.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm wondering, so Melissa, we've heard about some of the ways that Haley's using it in her business. How are you using ChatGPT in our business?
Like I said, for the listings I use on the agent side, and then I'm trying to build out a process where it helps me manage my bigger pocket leads, just in the management of the follow-up and stuff. And so we're trying to get it so that we can put in all of the buy boxes of the bigger pocket leads, and then have, when we get a property, we input the property, and then it'll just pull those people, and of our buyers list too, from the investment side, the buyers too, that it would fit, that property fits in for what they're looking for. So that's a little harder, that I'm struggling with on that one, but I know it can be done.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing to take away with the AI side of these things is, one, it's a tool that you can use in your business to save you time, to help you create shortcuts. It's not going to replace agents. It's not going to replace investors. But just like the internet, when, for people buying properties before the internet, the MLS was literally a notebook or a binder on somebody's desk, and agents would come together and fax the copies of the listing to the other offices, and they'd print them out and put them in the book. And then somebody would come in and look at the book page by page to see what properties they wanted to look at. With the internet, they transferred all of the MLSs online, and now people can look at it with a couple of clicks of the button. So just like the internet did to the MLS book, I think AI is going to do to all different kinds of businesses. And the better you get as an investor, as a business person, at using those tools to supplement what you're already doing in your business, the better you're going to be. Nowadays, you can't do anything in real estate without using the internet in one form or the other. And if the power goes out, or somebody's email or DocuSign goes down, it's like we forget what to do. It's we forget that you can get a courier to take a contract over. It's going to be the same thing with AI. And I think the faster and the better you get at using AI, the better you're going to be able to adapt to the changing real estate and business environment. I think too that it's worth mentioning that, there is a very simple, like, okay, have it write you a blog post, have it respond to your emails, have it help you with content creation. But there's such a different and deeper level of what you can be using it for. You can literally have it teach you how to build a bot to scrape websites. You can use it, like you said, to manage your buyers list. You can use it to get you a recipe from your favorite pot roast. There's so many different ways, and the only thing you're limited by is your own imagination, essentially, and depending on which version of the AI you're using, what the timeline is, what they have their data updated. I think for investors or agents to use it effectively, you got to retrain yourself to use it in your business, because it can be used in many different ways. The same way that anytime we have a question now, we go and Google it. If you train your brain and the way that you work to, every time you have a question, instead of going to Google, you go to ChatGPT or one of these other AIs, you'll start to see different ways that you can integrate it in your business.
Yeah, true. So talk to us about Instagram and also YouTube. What are you doing? What's happening in your world with that?
So Instagram, I've kind of taken a step back from. I've just kind of realized with Instagram, that's the one platform that you, so basically what you want to do in order is you want to be doing, YouTube is number one right now. Like, you've got to be on YouTube. Second one is going to be TikTok, and TikTok is more so like short videos, which a lot of people know that, and just kind of fun stuff. You could put real estate stuff, but it's not really going to be like your target audience, just because it is a lot more of a younger crowd. Then third is going to be Facebook, and fourth is Instagram. So I've been posting to Facebook, and then whatever I post on Facebook automatically shares on my Instagram, but I haven't been, really just focusing on Instagram because like I said, I'm starting the YouTube channel because that's what everyone's recommended. Everyone is saying, like, it might take some time to build it out, but that's definitely the one platform you should be on, because it's second, as far as like Google search, like there's the Google search engine and then it's YouTube. So with TikTok and Instagram and all those stuffs, it's harder to find content that you're looking for because a lot of it disappears. It's not there. As like YouTube, you can search anything and it's going to be right there, where you find it. So that's kind of my takeaway with it. I think so far I have 7 videos out. So I've been trying to just do one a week, where I'll do, a few videos each week and do batch content, but it's a matter of just editing it. So I've been utilizing the AI there and just trying to see if it can edit it for me, to where I just upload the video and it puts the captions, it'll put the sound effects, the images, and all of that into it, to where I just simply just do the video.
That's very cool.
Yeah. With the YouTube thing, well, first off, when we're talking about marketing and social media marketing, there's 2 different types, right? There's your branding, which is you and your brand, and then there's the marketing, where you're looking to acquire either clients or views. The marketing is you doing something and asking for a response from the client. And the thing that YouTube allows you to do is establish your brand, which is how you make the video, the type of content you're providing. But what it does, it creates, if you do it the right way, evergreen marketing. So when you run your YouTube videos about best places to go in Panama City Beach, or for investors, how to deal with probate property or something like that. Then when somebody goes to search that, whether you make it today or you're making one video a week, 2 years from now, if somebody searches the key terms in the title of your YouTube video, it'll still pop up, assuming that somebody with a better video didn't get in there first. But you're able to compound over time your marketing efforts. And I think that's really the key piece of YouTube, is you're creating this once and you're reaching many people, or you should be, if you're picking the keywords that you use in your video and your hashtags and all of the SEO type stuff for that video. That's going to help people find you for years. So you don't have to do a dozen videos a week like you do in TikTok. You just need to do one a week consistently. And then 2 years from now, when you've gotten, 104 videos up on YouTube, we'll look and see how many of those convert to clients and that.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And so what you just said there, I'm pretty sure the ChatGPT and AI and all that, it'll give that to you. So it tells you exactly what you should, put in the caption, what hashtags you should be using. So there's no excuse for people to say, oh, I don't know what to post and I don't know what to say, because you can literally ask it and it will give it to you. So it's so easy. Even with the YouTube, I use all my descriptions from the ChatGPT, and like I said, the AI platform that I'm using right now, I'm just on the free trial to see if it's worth it. But so far it's been great. Another one I've used for my shorter videos is the captions. So with captions, Captions is
the name of the AI platform, right?
Yeah, it's just an app. You can get it on the app store. It's, I think, $7.99 a month. And with captions, there's an AI script in there. So you type in what it is that you want the video to be about and what time, like the time frame, because you can do, like, if it's aimed for a TikTok video, you can do 60 seconds, or if you're doing a YouTube video and it's gonna be longer, then of course you choose that. And it lays out the script for you with a teleprompter on the screen. So you just go right through the prompt, and then once the video is over, it will automatically put the captions up for you, and you just save it on your phone, and you share it to your social media platforms. But that's been the biggest thing for me, is just because before, I'd have all my notes in front of me and I'm like, oh, I don't know, like it's gonna look funny, I'm looking down at my notes half the time, and now it looks so seamlessly, like that I'm not even going off the script, because it's it's meant to not sound like you are.
That's so cool. Yeah.
Well, we could definitely find other apps or other teleprompters, or you could go and buy a teleprompter. But let's talk about, like, Haley, if you were going to create your day in the life TikTok or maybe an informative TikTok video, let's talk about how many times do you have to record that? What's the time in recording, then the time in editing, or maybe we'll talk, about your YouTube video. From the time you set everything up, record the video, go back in, write everything out, do the captions. What did that time before? How long did it take you to do one video? And then now, using these tools, how much time does it save?
So with the informative videos, like I was just talking about, those used to take me so many takes. It was so frustrating where half the time I didn't even post the videos. So I want to say I'd spend, a couple hours just trying to take one video, and I was disappointed with it. But now with the AI, I take, one video and it takes me 2 minutes to do it start to finish. So huge game changer there. The TikTok videos, I haven't really been utilizing AI for the TikTok videos because a lot of it is just going to be like sounds. So I'll just take a sound and I'll put my own words to it and then post. Or the day in the lives, it's just become kind of like a second nature to me, where I just know where to prop my phone up, and it's just a matter of taking videos of yourself all day long and capturing like what you're doing. And I use Splice, which is another app from the App Store. And I just put all the clips together and then I'll trim them. So it probably takes me to edit like a day in the life video, maybe 20 minutes or so. Because even those are only maybe up to 3 minutes.
Right.
So it's not very lengthy. Now, YouTube, when I first started doing it, I wasn't editing them. I didn't even have a thumbnail, nothing. I took a video on my camera and uploaded it to YouTube. So I since now have deleted those because it looks so silly going back to it. And I've gotten more, like you said, the branding. So I'm just trying to brand myself. And I want to say the last YouTube video I did with some more editing than usual took me an hour. But I'm sure we can shorten that once I figure out another platform that I like that can just do that for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what are you doing in your YouTube videos are you using it to target clients? Are you using it to target other agents? What are you doing in your YouTube videos?
So with YouTube, it's strictly just clients. I want to target as many leads as possible. So I've, like you said, with the neighborhood, like Panama City Beach, I've just been posting everything related to Panama City Beach. I've added in there some investing, like why you should invest in Panama City Beach. But ideally, you want to stick to one area, talk about that area, be specific to that. Like you said, what restaurants are good in the area, what the schools are like, just being an expert and just sharing that knowledge. And there is some competition I've seen on looking at other people's YouTubes, but you would be very surprised how many people are not on YouTube. Same thing with TikTok. I mean, a lot of agents prefer to not be in front of a camera and be on video, but I really do believe in this market and in the future. I mean, everything, like you said, with AI, it's changing drastically. So if you can't get on with the change, then you'll see, a difference. So.
Okay, well, Haley, if we wanted to send some of our listeners over to either your YouTube channel or your TikTok, or just if they wanted to find out more information about you and some of the things that you're using, where could we send them?
So the YouTube is going to be Haley Sells the Coast. And then my Instagram and Facebook are just Haley Dileva. And
spell that, because I don't think anybody would spell
Yeah, you should change that.
Well, hopefully you guys, I'll be changing my last name soon.
Oh gosh, can you show us the wedding photos?
Oh yeah, we've got to talk about that.
Okay,
yeah,
before you give
yeah.
your information, talk about the headshots.
So with AI, you can now pay $17 on, it's called Try It On AI. It's a website. You upload 10 selfies of yourself and it will generate 100 headshots for you. It's the weirdest thing. It looks, some of them look super realistic. So I think it's worth it even if you get one or two.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Some of those, I mean, you went through them too fast, but some of them were really good.
Yeah,
I mean, they really were.
How much you spend on headshots, and you're constantly trying to get, photos so you can post on social media. So
And then
I think
they're filtering them for you. So you don't have to spend time filtering the wrinkles and all of that stuff. Well, you don't, but like me.
Yeah, so that was that. But yeah, my how you spell my name is Haley, Haley, and then my last name is Dileva, Dileva.
Awesome, Haley. Well, thank you so much for coming on our show today and sharing with us some of the industry secrets and some of the ways that you're using AI in your business. Again, if you guys could drop a follow and share the podcast, I'm sure Haley would love it if you visited her. And I hope you guys have a great day.
Bye, Haley.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Real Estate Jam. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. For more information, check out our website, therealestatejam.com, or find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at The Real Estate Jam. If you have any questions, feel free to drop us an email at therealestatejam@gmail.com. See you next episode.